Hey everybody, this is Dr. Dain. Welcome to this installment of the Tour of Consciousness from the lovely Sheraton Hotel in Colorado. Just about to facilitate an ESB class with 150 amazing people. I am so excited I can't tell you. But I will tell you, over the last few days, man, it was sort of some interesting stuff going on. As often happens before a major class that's going to create major change. By the way, pardon the background, I'm sure you can get a hotel and cars anywhere, but sort of all the time I had this morning. But as I was walking to, as I was coming back from my morning jog, which is what I'm doing right now, which is why I don't have clothes on. Well, I don't have a shirt on, I should say. I have this interesting awareness because when you're a facilitator of classes like this, it's like there are a lot of people that have requests, they have desires, they have demands, they have all kinds of things where they feel like they need something from you. Well, and I looked at that and I went, wow. And I realized that what I had done is rather than let all of that in, it's like I was trying to put up walls. Now that's the antithesis of everything I've ever talked about, right? But I got it on a whole new level this morning and wanted to share it with you. So what's today's tool? Well, in the face of other people's need or desire or requirement of you, do you put up walls? And what would be different if you actually lowered the walls now and just let all that in, but don't let it stick, just let it through. Don't stop it. Don't try to put up the walls and stop that energy and not have that feeling and not have that awareness. What if you could be totally aware of it? Realize that need is something that we create, that would be alive for an infinite being. And now what can you choose? Now what else is possible to choose if you lower those walls and barriers and just let all the energy in that the universe wants to contribute to you? Because I think what happens is from the time we're little kids, we have all kinds of people who have all kinds of needs and desires and wants and requirements of us. And so we learn to put up these barriers as though that will keep all of that out, but it doesn't actually work. And so how many of those barriers are you walking around with? How many walls are you walking around with based on the needs people had of you from the time you were little that are not serving you anymore? Everything that is, all of those guys that are still up and everything that doesn't allow you to lower those barriers and receive all the energy the universe has to give to you, will you destroy and create it, please? Times a gazillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Because the thing about that is, when you put up a wall like that, you stop yourself from receiving. You stop your body from having the energy that's available, trying to keep everything out. And unfortunately, everything includes the energy that you could receive also. So how many walls have you put up for whatever reason? Wanting to keep out meanness or unkindness or need or what other people required of you or your awareness of their worlds that are stopping you and your body from having the energy it needs. Everything that is, times a gazillion. Oh, and everything that's stopping your body from having the energy that would allow it to do everything it wants to do with total ease. Everything that is times a gazillion, we destroy and create it, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. The home play, my beautiful friends, if you're willing to do it, is just for today, if you'd be willing to. Every time you notice yourself putting up a wall or a barrier, will you just push it down and be willing to receive whatever that is? That doesn't mean stick it in your body, just let it on through and see how much more energy you have by the end of the day as you stop resisting and fighting what's going on in the world around you. Thanks so much for being part of the Tour of Consciousness. I'm going to go facilitate an awesome ESB class. I look forward to being with you next time. Bye-bye. That was my shirt, by the way. Bye.